Neuralink and the Hackable Mind. Welcome back. I'm Adeline Atlas, 11 times published author, and this is Hackable Humans. In today's video, we're stepping into a question most people haven't fully considered yet, but they will. What happens when your mind has a USB port? That's what Neuralink represents. Created by Elon Musk's team, Neuralink is a brain-computer interface designed to connect the human mind directly to machines. It promises medical miracles, restoring movement in paralyzed people, helping those with neurological disorders, even returning vision to the blind. But that's just the beginning. The real potential and the real concern is what happens once the mind is online. Because once your thoughts can be transmitted, they can also be received. Once your memories can be read, they can also be edited. And once your brain has a data connection, it's vulnerable to the same thing every networked system faces: infiltration. Let's get clear on what Neuralink is designed to do. The implant is a small chip inserted into the skull, connected to ultra-thin wires embedded in brain tissue. These threads read and transmit neural activity, turning electrical signals in your brain into data that can be interpreted by software. In essence, it lets your brain talk to computers, and computers talk back. Now, in a medical context, this sounds incredible. Real-time translation of thought to action, restoring lost function, breaking the wall between disability and ability. But let's go deeper. What happens when your stream of consciousness becomes data? Because once you turn thoughts into a readable stream, that stream can be stored, filtered, and analyzed. The way your email is read, the way your voice is transcribed, the way your location is tracked. Now imagine your opinions, your desires, your hesitations, your private thoughts, collected and processed by algorithms. It's no longer a question of, can this happen? The question is, who controls the operating system once it's running inside your skull? And more importantly, can it be hacked? Here's the truth. Every connected system is hackable. Every digital interface is vulnerable to interception, override, or reprogramming. When your brain becomes a device, your mind becomes exposed, not just to corporate software, but to intrusion, remote stimulation, thought manipulation, emotional interference. It sounds like science fiction, but DARPA has already funded programs to create emotional prosthetics, systems that stimulate feelings in real time. Military brain interfaces are being developed to enable remote communication between soldiers. This isn't imagination. This is infrastructure. So what are the risks? Let's list them out. Memory tampering. Once memories are recorded as data, they can be deleted, overwritten, or falsified. That means someone could remove your trauma or plant it. Behavioral manipulation. With direct access to neural pathways, certain behaviors could be triggered or suppressed through targeted stimulation. Addictions, loyalties, and even resistance could be modified. Thought surveillance. Every time you think of a product, a person, a belief, it could be flagged, tracked, or monetized. Your private internal life becomes marketable metadata emotional engineering. By triggering neural responses, an outside operator could amplify fear, rage, euphoria, or submission. Mood becomes programmable. And here's where it goes deeper. If your brain becomes programmable, what happens to free will? When the body obeys the brain, but the brain obeys a network, who's really in charge? Neuralink is sold as empowerment, and in many ways it will be. But the moment we plug in, we have to ask, do we still belong to ourselves? This is about more than just brain implants. It's about the philosophy of thought in the digital age. Once our inner world is connected to code, we no longer think in private. Every hesitation, every idea, every spiritual signal is part of a system. That system may serve you, or it may steer you. So what do? We stay aware. We stop blindly cheering for innovation without discernment. We ask better questions. We understand that every tool has an architect. Every interface has an agenda. And freedom doesn't mean refusing tech. It means using it without losing yourself. Neural interfaces may be the next leap. But your mind is sacred space, not software. And once you surrender access, you need to know how to take it back. Hi, I am Adeline Atlas, 11 times published author, and SOS, School of Soul has a brand new series, the AI and Future Technology series. Look, you know the world is changing. And no, it's not going back to normal. Normal is over, and what's coming next is beyond anything we were prepared for. The School of Soul, AI and Future Technology series includes 319 videos on 1. The Download Society, How Data Has Replaced Destiny. 2. Predictive Future. Your next moves aren't random, they're forecasted. 3. Social Credit Systems. The behavioral economy now governs access. 4. Hive Mind. Synthetic telepathy and collective algorithmic control. 5. Nanobots inside you. Medical, military, and programmable intrusions. 6. Grief Tech. AI-fueled digital resurrection and simulated comfort. 7. Uploading your mind, consciousness transfer, and data-based identity. 8. Deep fakes plus AI clones, the replication of reality and identity theft. 9. Quantum humans, the merger of biology with quantum systems. 10. Digital afterlife, where your data goes when you die. 11. Resurrection science, reviving life through synthetic methods. 12. Immortal science, the end of death as we know it. 13. Longevity science, gene editing, anti-aging, and bio-upgrades. 14. Designer babies, engineered perfection before birth. 15. Artificial wombs, birth decoupled from the female body. 16. 3D printing, printing organs, limbs, and even humans. 17. The humanoid era, the rise of synthetic beings among us. 18. Legacy humans, the slow phase-out of unmodified analog people. 19. Smart cities, algorithmic environments that watch and decide. 20. Cloud-based societies, citizenship without borders or bodies. 21. Hackable humans, emotion, memory, and behavior under code. 22. Biometric scanning, your body is your password and your prison. 23. Sex tech, intimacy reprogrammed by machines. 24. Extinction of gender, fluidity, deletion, and design of identity. Every topic is fully explored with real-world technologies, patents, case studies, ethical analysis, and future forecasts. These aren't someday discussions. This is already happening. Join the SOS School of Soul Vault to overstand the future before it's implemented on you.